Sorry guys, I got a phone calls will normally not interrupt my video, but I got a video chat and they messed it up, but it's okay. We're just gonna do a part 2. We're gonna keep it rolling. So where I was going with the last video, I was saying one of the worst things that you can do to yourself as a human being, whether you're a man, woman, whatever else you identify with, is suppress what you're going through and act like you got it all together. Life is not picture perfect for anybody, and for that to be the only thing you want to portray to people is detrimental to you, because then you live in inner turmoil because you're not where you want to be in life, and you're pretending like everything. You have to heal, and that's what I was saying. It's our duty to heal. Once you get to a place in your life when you're an adult, like, you cannot keep looking back and saying this person is responsible for the way I am. Yes, they are part of your story. They might have messed you up. It might have been your own parents. But it's our duty, in order for us to be good to ourselves, in order for us to be good to our friends, our family, the families we create, our children, we gotta go through that stuff. And it's hard and it's scary. Like, if you've been through enough things, when you gotta sit in a therapist's office or do some type of holistic healing, cleansing, whatever, that shit is not easy. It ain't pretty. And I understand why people may be afraid of it, but it's the best thing that you can do for yourself. And if you have children, it's necessary that you do it for yourself and for your children, so you don't create that family line of generational guck, just nasty stuff. You know, like, why your kids gotta fight spiritual warfare because you never finished what you had started. You never finished what inner turmoil you were going through, so now you passing that to your kids. And that's why I'm just so serious about this work, because I don't want my son to grow up. This world is already enough as it is. Like, why do I want him to struggle internally because I don't give him the tools that he needs to be I'm not even gonna say a good human being, because there's some nasty people out here that proclaim to be good human beings, because on the outside, the exterior physical things that they do and that they have, they think that makes them a good human. No, honestly, the way you treat yourself makes you a good human, because if you don't deal with that yuckiness inside of you, it causes you to do and say certain things to people behind the scenes where other folks don't see you doing it and saying it, myself included. You create turmoil in other people's lives when you don't fix yourself, and when you're not aware of what things that you need to correct so you can be a better person for yourself and other people. There are people in this life, y'all, that you got to deal with, that you can't sometimes, because I've talked about this on my channel before. Now, if you got people in your life, whether they blood or not, and they've just done some things that are irreversible and unforgivable, then in order to heal and set proper boundaries, you got to place them in certain compartments in your life and deal with them with a long wooden spoon or not at all, depending on the offense. I totally get that, so I don't want to minimize those situations. But there are people in your life, for whatever reason, that you just can't simply say, nope, I'm not dealing with you ever again, because of circumstance. And we all know there's many different reasons as to, and I can't go through all of them right now, but many reasons why you can't just say, nope, I'm done. I don't want to ever see you again in life. It just, sometimes it don't work like that. So the purpose of me making this video is to encourage myself and to encourage you that as long as you know you good spiritually, and you know that you're doing the things to equip you for when you go through these rough times, you good. It's gonna be hard. Like, I'm in one of those things right now where it's just hard, and I just wish I could change some things, but I can't. I'm only in control of myself. And when you do good, good comes back to you. For every action, there is a consequence, good and bad. And when you keep that in mind, it keeps you in check to say, nope, don't do that. I know it may make you feel better, but you can't do that. You have to have a moral compass that guides you to always do the right thing, so you have a light heart, so you get good karma, so you get blessings. So just always remember that. And it's a hard pill to swallow, because this is where I am in my life, that because other people ain't doing the work don't mean that you stop doing yours. Period. It's a meme going around, like, it's a lot of people sitting in therapy for folks who won't go to therapy. That shit is the gospel. Excuse my French. That is the gospel. You know, and personally, there's so much, again, I said at the beginning of the other video, so much I want to say, so much I could say, but God is just like, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. And now I was asleep, kind of like in that phase of sleep that you're not really asleep yet, but you know, kind of in between. And I rolled over and I scrolled on YouTube and I saw this video of this woman, and it was like something along the lines of, it was like a biblical thing in reference to knowing when to be silent. This is another thing, y'all, and I've talked about this on my channel too. You got to use discernment and be wise, because a lot of people use their silence as abuse and mistreatment of other people. So the video was on point, though. It was really in reference to, you know, when you feel like you got to bark back or whatever, shut your mouth. But there were a lot of people in the comments saying, nah, I wish I could speak up sometimes. So it's a level of balance with everything in life, because there are people that were exhibiting the behavior the lady in the video was talking about, but they're like, nah, I wish I could speak up for myself sometimes. Me not speaking up for myself got me into a lot of situations in life I don't want to be in. And for me, I'm getting better at the whole silence thing. I ain't mastered it yet, because sometimes I get to a level and I'm like, nah, you need to hear this. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect in any of these areas, but I have wisdom. Now, what you do with your wisdom is the most important part. But I'm just throwing that out there as a reminder, because I saw that video at a perfect time. But again, it reminded me to use discernment on when I need to be quiet. But I'm one of those people, like Aries people, we love to do some shit behind the scenes and come out and like, pow, bet you ain't see that coming. So I'm very, my personality, I ain't gonna say it's hard to figure me out, because it's definitely not, because I'm a genuine open book, but sometimes you just don't know what we up to. So I got those things off my chest, so I feel a little bit better. And I know this video is for somebody. I know it is. That's the only reason why I got on here, because I felt led to. But keep your spiritual artillery. Is that the word I'm looking? No, it's a word. I can't get it out. To save my life. But stay armored. Stay armored. Stay armored. Stay smart. Use your discernment. Know when to be quiet. Know when to open your mouth. Know when to stand up for yourself. Know when to let people know you ain't gonna keep fucking with me. Like, for real. Because sometimes, look, Jesus made wine. That was the first miracle. And he flipped tables too when people thought he was playing. So you ain't gotta be docile all the time, sis. There's balance to this. I ain't no preacher, so you ain't gotta listen to me, but you know, that's my philosophy. You ain't gonna play with me. Like, you're just not, because I do good to people. And everybody has a tipping point. But I want you guys to have a good day. I hope that there was something that I said that resonated with you. If you're dealing with crazies that don't see their wrongdoings in anything, it's gonna be hard. If y'all got some tips on how to deal with those, hell, you can tell me too, because I'm still trying to figure it out myself. I definitely don't have all the answers, but I know what I gotta do. I gotta stay prayed up and pray for wisdom and guidance to make sure I don't do anything stupid. So yeah, let me know, y'all. Shout out to my new subscribers. Hopefully you figured out what this channel is about by now. I'm so enjoying building my tribe here. Like, you guys are just so wonderful. It was really nice to speak to some of y'all. Sorry about the light, y'all. In real time. That was really fun. So maybe I'll be going live more often. Samad's doing great. He is 8 months as of a few days ago. My baby is brilliant, beautiful, bright ball of sunshine. So let me know. Drop some comments down below. Get the conversation started. Like, how do you handle situations like this? What's your advice to somebody, you know, where they just need to be reminded of, you know, stay the course? Like, just drop some advice like that down below so we can encourage each other when you doing the work and other people ain't. How do you navigate that? Peace, y'all. Have a fantastic day.